Hello, everybody, and alright, good. Mic is up. Hello, everybody. Sorry for the delay. Welcome back to another fantastic week. NASCAR Thunder 2004 career mode playthrough. My name is Dale Reynolds. Friday Night Thunder Series. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight and joining. Sorry for the delay. Had a little bit of trouble getting the webcam up and running. However, it's up and running now, so there we go. Everything is working right, I believe. Yes, I think so. Something like that. Yeah. Alright. Awesome. Everything is up and running. Thank you so much for coming out once again. Apologize about the little bit of a delay there. Alright. So, once again, thank you for hanging with me. Here is our career so far. Or at least 2006 so far. 15 starts, 13 pulls, 13 wins, 13 top 5, 14 top 10s. Yeah. Let me just make sure that the comments are working. Comments for some reason are not popping up. There it is. Alright. There we go. I'm getting things figured out. Maybe one of these days I'll get everything figured out. I promise one day, guys, I'll get it figured out someday. So yeah. JC, Colin, Razorblade, thanks for joining, guys. I really do appreciate it. Here we go. We gotta change this paint scheme back for Jackson. Gotta change it back for Jackson, because Jackson's got the paint scheme so far this year. I think that's what it was. Yeah, buddy. Alright. Everything's looking good in the shop. How about our shop edition? Set up shop's about 5-1. Yes, Razor, not today. Someday, somehow, gonna figure it out, but not now. I know you're wondering when. It ain't now. It might be a while from now. It might not be. It might be never. I might be 85 years old and I might figure it out finally. But I do appreciate it. Hope the webcam does great this time around. Really liking it. Really liking it. I'm glad. A lot of positive feedback this past week. So, awesome. Without further ado, we're at Sonoma, right? Yeah, we're at Sonoma. Let's get to it. There we go. 89 for car rating. So, yeah. That's going to be fun. This is going to be good, guys. This is going to be really good. Oh, great Moradu. I'm going to Darlington. Very nice. Obviously, you're not going to Darlington today. Everything on the track was canceled today, so... This all looks good to me. Alright, guys, kicking it off. Qualifying. Qualifying. I didn't even see who was on the pole, but let's get it. Man, this car does not want to turn. I have a feeling this is probably a Speedway chassis, a Speedway body, and a Speedway engine. Trying to run it at a road course. I think that's probably what my problem is. You're a Hurricane Hermione. You're a Hurricane Hermione. Still got the pole, baby. Love it. whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa! A ficus tree. Victory Lane, what's up, buddy? Glad you could join us tonight. That one felt even better than the first lap, but we'll see how it goes.
That got us the pole, buddy. Way to go.
106.999. No, it's a magical ficus pony. What the fuck do you think I was talking about? What's up, Cyber Dude? Glad you could join. I don't know how many people I got up right now, but yeah. Better than watching real NASCAR. Hey, I got lucky today. A hurricane decided to blow through Darlington, South Carolina, so all you race fans are starving for some action. I'm here to bring it to you. So, yeah, that's going to be my excuse tonight, guys. That'll be my excuse. So, yeah, we beat them. We beat them by almost 2 seconds. It's not bad. Yeah. All right. Hopefully my speech is getting a little better. My teeth, my nice shiny brand new teeth. Yeah. Hopefully my speech is getting a little bit better and I don't sound like I have a lisp anymore. So, on the pole, Brian Vickers is starting last. Apparently he's starting to run some races now, but we're starting on the pole. Wait. I gotta do it. Pole! There we go. Alright. Looking forward to some more hardcore matches from you guys over in the comments over here. Colin and Razorblade always doing hardcore matches during every single one of my live playthroughs, so yeah. Flipping Brian Vickers and crap. Will Jeff Gordon race Martinsville? Yes, Jeff Gordon will race Martinsville. I'm a little disappointed because he's not going to be at New Hampshire, which I will be there. It sucks, but you know what though? I made my peace with it last year after I saw him race in New Hampshire last year, so I kind of already made my peace. I can't be upset about it, so... Here we go, guys. Racing at Sonoma, the call by MRN.
NASCAR Winston Cup Racing in the Sonoma Valley today. EA Sports is live with flag-to-flag coverage of today's Dodge Save Mart 350 from the Infenion Raceway. This is a track where the drivers will have to stay focused all race long.
Well, these guys only run on road courses twice a year, which means they don't spend much time tuning for them. There's a good chance we'll see a new face in Victory Lane at the end of this one.
The 83 car has been working hard at qualifying all season, and it really shows.
Oh yeah, and that makes it so much easier on race day also. When there isn't much traffic, it makes your race a lot less stressful as a driver.
Sterling Marlin picked up Rookie of the Year honors in 1983, but it took him over 10 years to find his way to victory lane.
But he made it there in impressive fashion. If you have to wait that long to pick up a win, you might as well make it a big one, and Sterling did with a win in the 1994 Daytona 500.
The Cheerios Dodge just couldn't get up to speed in qualifying this week.
Yeah, he is definitely not used to having to pick through traffic so early in a race. That could make for an exciting race for him, or it could be disastrous. You just never know when you start in the back.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Race fuel, baby. I'm smelling it right now. If you've never been to a NASCAR race, you're missing out on what race fuel smells like. My God, it's amazing.
The MBNA car, the NASCAR Winston Cup points leader, will be starting from the pole.
You like it? I gotta outrun Jeff Gordon here going up the hill. Clear.
Okay, we're clear.
Yeah, buddy. This really surprised anybody that we dominate at Infenion, because I just love road courses. There needs to be more road courses. Just like Kevin Harvick likes fights. I like fights. We should have more fights. Were they real fights? We like real fights. I'm not beating up Jeff Gordon. Hell no. I got to meet the guy, man. That was awesome. Do I know the Kevin Ward family won't leave Tony Stewart alone? Yes, they are hunting him down. They want every last dime out of him. Green flag is out and the Dodge Sabre 350 is underwear. Oh, wait a minute. What? Wait, what did I say? Oh, yeah. Underwear.
He just got his 5 bonus points for leading that one.
Hey Dale, tropical storm Hermione just canceled Darlington practices. I knew this even before any of you guys probably woke up today. Whoa, little loose. I was listening to Sirius XM NASCAR radio on my way to work today, and they were like, "Yeah, all on-track activity has been canceled." Beat up Joey Logano. That is something I would love to do. Me and Joey Logano about to settle our differences in a Hell in a Cell match. Joey Logano is from Connecticut. He grew up 20 minutes from where I live. Alright? He's about the same age as me. He's a year older than me. He's racing sprint cup and winning races, and I'm still sitting here in my basement pretending I race. But he will be at the track tomorrow. That's good, man. It's gonna be a big day tomorrow. Cup and Xfinity practicing like all day, and then the Xfinity race in the afternoon.
Your left front tire's a little worn.
Hashtag what he said. Do that on WWE 2K17. Yeah. I get the option to. I can do it. I just need the time to be able to create characters, man, because, like, that's my biggest problem with the WWE games, is that I could spend so much damn time. I could spend so much time creating characters and getting really into it. I'd spend so much time on the characters, I wouldn't even know what to do with them once I create them. Who do I hate more, Joey Logano or Brad K? I hate Joey Logano more. Brad K, I used to not be able to stand Brad Keselowski, but recently he's getting better.
The leaders are coming in to pit.
He's getting a little bit better.
We just
Oh, I got a pit.
That'll be another 5 points.
Or
Here we go.
I might be able to make it. I might not even have to pit. Might be able to make it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Vote now. Should I stay out and risk it, or should I pit? Roll dice. Who do you hate more, Brad Keselowski or Joey Logano? Let me ask the Magic 8 Ball.
Check your fuel gauge. Not much gas left.
Ooh, I got low fuel. Screw it. Going for it. Gambling. Not gonna pit. Gambling. Wall.
Careful out there.
Let's see if we make it back around. Let me at least get to the top of the S's. I can roll from there.
Getting the ring back the steering wheel of the trophy. Here's the road to the finish. One lap to go. Who will win it?
There's some leaders coming in.
Me and Joey Logano. WWE 2K17 when that bitch comes out. Me and him gonna settle our differences in a Hell in a Cell match.
On your right.
Oh, get the hell out of my way. What are you doing?
You let him by.
Lead follower, get out of the way. Man, this car sucks to drive. Front tires are really giving up. Unless somebody has ARCA brakes. Yeah, you mean Brian Scott brakes. Someone has the Brian Scott brakes and runs clear into the back of Larson. I don't even think I'm going to run out. I think I'm going to be good all the way around.
I'd like to see him stay back there.
Yeah. Oh, I ran out, but I'm already so close to the line.
This one's over. We're first. Way to go.
I can't even celebrate because I'm out of gas. Hey Dale, I also
A
warned
rare
my pretty
caution-free
girls about
race.
Yeah,
at
and
school
that can
about
be
the
physically
hurricane.
exhausting to these drivers. Not only do cautions give them a chance to catch up on the track, but it also gives their minds and bodies a little break. They've all got to be drained after that one.
The 83 car didn't see much in his rearview mirror on that last lap. He just cruised around to victory.
Not the most exciting finish for the fans, but I'm sure he's quite happy with the win just the same.
The 83 car had some problems on the track with the 27 car.
It certainly looks that way. I'm not sure who started everything, but it should be fun to watch over the next couple races to see what develops.
He started it. Not me, he started it. He wasn't going fast enough. What is NASCAR's stupidest in-race rule? The caution clock. The caution clock. Bar none, case closed. The caution clock in the Truck Series. By far the stupidest. By far the stupidest. So, we win at Infenion. Does this really surprise anybody? I mean, yeah. We are that good at road courses. I love road courses. Here's the points. Yeah. 392 point lead. 16 stars, 14 poles, 14 wins, 14 top 5, 15 top 10. Yeah. 2.4 average finish. There's our career so far. 124 starts and 71 wins. I'm already 5 away from hitting Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s mark of 76. And just because I like to do this on every stream, just because, just frickin' because. There you go. Boom. Boom shakalaka. I play this thing as hard as I can. Hey, no beating up Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler's a good guy. We like Adam Sandler. Let's see what we got here. I gotta overhaul this one. I'm gonna keep it generic too. And there we go. We'll keep that generic too. Beat up Kyle Busch owns you. Beat up Kanye West. I can get behind that one. Screw Adam Sandler. Fuck Adam Sandler. He sucks. Sorry, hang on. Ah, there we go. Clip him in a little bit. Alright, off to Daytona. Keeping it rolling, rolling, rolling. What? Okay, Limp Bizkit reference. There we go. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Oh, yes. And I have this in reserve. This super speedway car. Specifically built for the super speedways. Beat up Donald Trump. No razor. Donald loves Jesus. No, Donald loves himself. I hold no comment. I don't comment on political issues. I have my beliefs and I'm not going to share them here because I don't want all the negativity. That all looks good to me. There's not really much we can do, really. That's about the same setup that I think I've had for... That's the same setup since rookie year. That setup that I got right there is the same exact one that I've been running since the first Daytona 500. Dale Jr.'s on the pole. Anybody that doesn't know, Dale Earnhardt Jr. used to dominate I used to dominate these plate tracks back in the day. But I'm going to try and knock him off the pole with my fast super speedway car. JC definitely does not like Justin Bieber, for sure. What is the worst track the Cup Series visits? That's a good question. I don't think any of one of them were bad. The worst track, honestly, even though it's so steeped in history, I think it's Indy. People tell me you can't, if you go to a grandstand seat there, you can't see anything. It's flat, relatively, The reason why Indy is still on a schedule is because of just the fact that it's Indianapolis. Pretty much like Honda back in the early 2000s. People being like, you know, car owners like, you know, Kia and Hyundai trying to really dig hard and prove that they can make good cars. And Honda just kind of sits back and says, we're Honda. Every other track is trying real hard to prove, you know.
Wow, quick lap. That put us on the pole.
Oh, ear rape! Haha. Like Rise Against Owl City, Nickelback, Breaking Benjamin, Linkin Park, Green Day, Theory of a Dead Man. Alright. Yeah, like I was talking about, Indy's just kind of going, we're Indianapolis. We don't have nothing to prove. So, 5 bands out of my... Since you guys are talking about music, I'm going to take this out of the way real quick. Alright. My 5 favorite bands at the moment... Everybody knows this. Disturbed. Number 1, by far. Breaking Benjamin. Trivium. Kill Switch Engage. And, let's see. I don't know, there's a lot. Listen to Sirius XM Octane. That's about what I can tell you. Because I like every song that plays on that channel, so. Just... What's my favorite bands? Let me just pull up the Sirius XM Octane playlist right now and see what they got. So, we are on the pole. Ear rape again. Knock Dale Jr. off the pole. And go.
Tonight, it's super speedway action under the lights. MRN is live at the Daytona International Speedway this evening with flag-to-flag coverage of the Pepsi 400. This track is known by everyone, race fan or not. But for these race teams, it's a glory all its own when you can get a win here.
There's no doubt about it. A lot of these NASCAR and Winston Cup drivers will tell you that it's really no different winning here than anywhere else. But those are the guys who haven't done it yet. Once their name is in the history books here, I guarantee you they'll change their mind.
The 83 car is starting up a bit of a rivalry recently with Chase Montgomery.
Every driver in Winston Cup has had a bit of trouble on the racetrack at one time or another. As long as they keep their composure, everything should work out okay.
In 1993, Bobby Labonte finished second to Jeff Gordon in the Rookie of the Year battle.
You know, that's a pretty good rookie class. At first, Gordon's accomplishments overshadowed Bobby's, but Labonte had been a solid contender for the title in each of the last few years.
Now, let's take a look at the starting lineup. The MB&A car, the NASCAR Winston Cup points leader, will be starting for the pole.
I love that. Gentlemen, I have a very deep voice. Breaking news, Dale Jr. out for the season. We already knew that. We already knew that. Trust me, when I listen to Sirius XM NASCAR radio, I know all the updates probably before anybody else. They called it at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. My next thing is gonna be getting a microphone. Revolution Squad. What's up, Revolution Squad? Thanks for joining. I found out at 2 o'clock this afternoon when I went on lunch at work, and I checked my phone and it was all over Facebook. I heard about Green Day's new album on the radio on the way to my three-way, of course. Yeah, your three-way. JC, you dirty, dirty dog. Not a big fan of Green Day. Never have been. Huh. Water sucks. It really, really sucks. Gatorade. Whoa. That was one of the running gags when I was in tech school. One of our teachers was very big into that cartoon and funny stuff. Yeah. We used to do that Gatorade.
Let's get a new left rear tire. The 88 car.
I like a good burger. Didn't you see the vlog? Yes, I saw the vlog, JC. I watched it. I don't know. I couldn't watch it all the way because
5 more laps.
I was getting ready to have my oral surgery like the next week. And I was like, oh, I really, really want to eat that. But then again, there's no Carl Jr.'s or Hardys around here. Gotta love Connecticut. Ain't nothing interesting up here.
Tire's a little worn.
Do you know why Gatorade wasn't invented at Florida State? And why is that? Because that's all I heard was that it was invented at Florida State to help the Gators, you know, during the summer play football.
A couple top 5 cars are on their way into the pits. We got some more bonus points headed our way.
I led the most laps. Does this surprise anybody? Does this blah 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 blah?
Okay, we're clear. Careful, there's some cars entering the track ahead. No one inside.
Look at this single file lane of losers right here.
The 12 car is inside. Number 12 is coming left.
Swinging outside. Mayfield, you're gonna block me, really? Get the hell out of my way. Methfield.
Got one outside.
I watched Waterboy, it was really funny, but the inappropriate part is Bobby talking about girls pirates.
The 19 car is still there.
That's a funny part, man.
Number 19 is still there. Take it easy.
I don't know.
Still there. Keep patient.
Not gonna talk about that. Oh!
Remember that one.
Wow, okay, I need to pay attention.
Try to keep him behind.
Oopsie!
We got some cars leaving pit road ahead. Okay, we're clear.
kind of just like got loose off of turn 2, not even paying attention, and just wham right into the back of the car. I think on that note, I'll pit now, but not after I get around Johnny Benson.
Running on fumes, buddy.
Yeah. Woo, this thing's loose. Alright, I gotta pit. Holy crap.
All right. And now one car peels off
There we
the
go.
track and heads down
I
the
ain't
road.
repairing it.
We're not quite sure down here in the pit stall if this is a scheduled or unscheduled stop, but he definitely needs to come in and make some changes here at this stage of the race. 2 more times around.
Man, this thing's beat up on the left front.
The crew goes to work on this car. They definitely need a good stop now. It looks like it's going to be fairly routine so far. 4 tires going on the machine. Also putting in 1 can of gas. Looks like only a half a can on the second. 4 tires, 1
Yeah. Back out. Good stop. I got nobody coming.
Clear all around.
They jumped the shark. They sold out like Bernie Sanders. Yeah. They jumped the shark. Douchebags. I've never been a fan of Green Day, so I choose not to comment. And don't even get me started on Nickelback. Hashtag delete Brian France. Hashtag delete your face, bitch. Oh yeah, by the way, we walk away with another win at Daytona. I think we're undefeated at Daytona so far in our career.
Awesome drive.
Oh, I'm sorry. I finished 3rd in the first Daytona 500 in our rookie year. Other than that, I think I've won 5 of them. Hey, we get to celebrate this time, too. The Undertaker of Daytona. I'm Dale Reynolds. I win the races. Yeehaw, baby. Where's Chase Montgomery's pit? That bastard wants to start a rival with me. Alright, Chase Montgomery, where are you? I'm not going to bother looking for him. I'm going to victory lane.
Not many drivers led a lap in this race.
Yeah, there weren't too many battles up front for position. Those guys who ran in the top 5 were pretty dominant all race long.
The MB&A car comes away with a win.
All the hard work this week has just paid off for that team. That was an awesome win.
The 83 car didn't do anything to improve his standing with the other drivers out there.
Well, when you're out there beating and banging on guys, some feathers are bound to get ruffled. Maybe after some time to cool off, they'll be back to racing with clear heads.
Yeah, I'll look up at the chat, JC. What's the problem with that? Crowd chants, fist to faces. Ooh! Hey, Kelly Jr., this one's for you. I unlocked the Kevin Harvick 21 Payday Chevy Monte Carlo. I actually had this car back when I first played this game and did the career mode. I actually was driving this car in career mode. I am now a level 18 EA Sports Gamer. Woo! Yeah. Alright, here we go again. Points. We extended our points lead. It's now 468 points. 17 stars, 15 poles, 15 wins, 15 top 5, 16 top 10. Blah, 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 blah. Ryan Newman, Tony Stewart, Jimmy Johnson, Dale Jarrett, the top 5 so far through 2006. Jeff Gordon, Rusty Wallace, Sterling Marlin, Michael Waltrip, Dale Earnhardt Jr. rounds out the top 10. Yes, I just won the payday car. Yes, that's a nice car, too. I like some paydays. I like paydays. Somebody want to donate to me? Send me a box of paydays? That would be fine. I can't eat them right now, so I can't guarantee I eat them on camera, but... 3 races left in the setup shop. I don't understand why these guys are losing happiness, man. We won like 8 races in a row. Sponsors are happy, though. I'll take that. Mikhail Bush, my dad, and my brother may not want you to bother our family. Oh, here we go. Now we're going to Chicagoland. Nice. What is the one track that I haven't won? There's a couple of tracks I haven't won at yet. Blah. I gotta figure them out. Best way to figure them out is to just win all 36 races, right? Challenge accepted. On our way to Chicago. Car rating at an 89. It's getting there. It's almost 100. Puts fist to JC's face. Or, I don't know, something like that. I know we all pick on JC from time to time. He's a cool dude, man. I can't. He's a cool guy. He sits there and takes it all in stride. Do I want to change that? You know what? I am going to change that. Make it go a little faster down the straightaway. Alright, Gordon is on the pole. I gotta knock off my hero to get the pole. Done. Let's do it.
Green flags in the air.
I don't wanna.
Qualifying so critical at this track to get a start up front for the race. He heads down into the corner. This lap looks good.
Car's a little tight. Oh man, 27? Get the hell out of here.
The final qualifying lap here on the track. He needs to get a good run now if he wants to start up front in the race.
This one feels better. I don't know if it's going to be pole, but it felt better.
Pole position. Great job.
Pole! You're right. You guys are going to get sick of that. I know you are. Oh, with a new fast lap, 28:48. And we beat them by 4/10. Yeah. I will change one thing, though. I'm going to risk it. We're going to go down on a wedge. Hopefully, doesn't screw the car up too much. But, We're on the pole. Yeah. We're good. Everybody's good over here. We're talking about the water boy, apparently. Water boy, and I guess we're still talking about Green Day, right? There we go. Call by, I believe it's MRN. We'll see. Call by somebody. Let's go racing.
The NASCAR Winston Cup Series comes to Illinois this week for today's race, the Tropicana 400 at the Chicagoland Speedway. Barney, we're still kind of new to this place. What do you think so far?
NASCAR Winston Cup racing in the Midwest. The fans here are excited. I'm happy to be back here, and I think we're in for a great show.
The 83 car has started something recently with the 41 car.
Every driver in Winston Cup has had a bit of trouble on the racetrack at one time or another. As long as they keep their composure, everything should work out okay.
This is one of the best starting spots of the year for Mark Martin.
Yeah, this should give that whole team a little boost. They've been struggling in qualifying week after week, but it looks like they're trying to turn things around. I'm proud of these guys.
That car of Elliott Sadler sure is something else, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely one of the most interesting paint schemes in all of NASCAR. You certainly don't have any trouble picking him out on the racetrack, and that's what a sponsor is after.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
145, that electric car, that lightning
Let's see
car,
how they'll line up for the start.
that Napa car.
The MBNA car, the NASCAR Winston Cup points leader, will be starting for the pole.
We like hearing that. You guys are gonna get sick of it. Every time I get the pole, I'm gonna scream pole, kind of like a soccer chant. Thankfully, it didn't screw up the car too much. This wedge actually seems to help it a little bit. I know every time I go to adjust wedge, it usually swings the car way, way big time. Watch out for the giant orange that I just passed. Yeah. I've never seen Remember the Titans. I love football. I do. I love football. I haven't ever seen documentaries of football. As I mentioned last week, I'm a big Pittsburgh Steelers fan. They beat New Orleans last week, but I'm not so sure. I didn't even see what they did yesterday. Yeah, I vote for the Patriots and Brady is innocent. That is a lie! Lies! Brady is not innocent. Why would you smash your phone? If you didn't have anything else to prove, why would you smash your phone? The Panthers beat us. Oh, that's okay though. The Panthers are a good team. That, honestly, kind of expected. Kind of expected. The Panthers are a team that I secretly root for. Secretly root for. Car's driving real good, man. It's hooked up.
Halfway on gas.
Like the Carolina pussies.
Much longer on that left front tire.
Yeah, probably pick some loaf on there. Oh, it wasn't a documentary. Okay. Still never seen it though. Denzel Washington's a great actor. He's awesome. Man, we're yarding the field right now, man. Wow.
Lead cars are pitting.
Hi guys, my name is Kyle Busch and I'm running the Xfinity Series. This is exactly what it looks like too. My name's Kyle Busch and I run the Xfinity Series.
Alright, we've led the most laps today. Now let's finish strong.
Yes, to be fair, the game was a bit of a blowout. Yes, it was. I will give you that. I'll give you that. Revolution. Yeah, Revolution. Revolution, right? I think I got it right. Sorry if I mispronounced it. I'm terrible with names.
You need fuel.
Ooh, yeah, I need to pit too. So, we're gonna squeeze it in here. Holy cow. Oh. Woo! Yeah, buddy. Made it. I'm actually surprised.
Changes at this stage of the race. The crews now all on the wall.
Yeah. I read they're working on legislation that would end beer sponsorship in every event, in every sporting event in the U.S. It would not go through.
Buddy, 5 to go.
It wouldn't go through. You know why? Because there's so much money in beer and all that stuff. It wouldn't happen. Hi, my name's Chris Busch here, and I run the Sprint Cup Series. I got a lucky win at Pocono because fog rolled in.
You're clear to merge.
Yeah, still got a huge gap. Cowboys, pussy means privates. Yes, we know it does. Anybody over the age of 13 knows what that is. Unless you haven't read a book and you live under a rock. But they did it with tobacco. Well, tobacco is different in that way. Tobacco's different. Alcohol has always been far more, I don't know. It's weird. I really can't put a finger on it, but I don't think it's gonna happen with alcohol. There's just too much alcohol at sporting events to begin with. Like every sporting event has alcohol. My name's Blade, and I put fists to faces. He lives under Dwayne Johnson? Oh, wait a minute. This car is fast, man. I like the changes that I made to it.
2 to go.
No doubt our family hates alcohol and we won't drink it. If we get a Clinton administration, I'll probably push it through. Yeah, I believe so. Because Clinton will take everything away from us. Or, not everything, but they'll take a good amount of stuff away from us. He wants to take our guns away. I don't want that. Guns make the world safer, believe it or not. Razor. Ooh, I love Johnson. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh man. Jackson, you're so naive that it hurts.
We got the win. That's a victory, man.
Oh, by the way, we win. Jackson, do you love John Cena too? You know, da 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 da. Where's that Tropicana sign? There we go. Yeah, tear that bitch down too. Alcohol is good for you guys. Johnson sucks. Alright, I had enough doing donuts. I'm going to victory lane, guys. Hopefully Lito will meet me there.
A rare caution-free race.
You know, that's pretty amazing. It says a lot about the quality and true talent of these NASCAR Winston Cup drivers.
The MBNA car ran in clean air pretty much all race long.
Doesn't get much better than that. He led the most laps, and more importantly, he led the last lap, which gives him the victory.
Hey, we got the redhead. Lita did meet me in victory lane. Sorry, guys, I got a day. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. No, I'm just kidding. I like Pepsi and a burger. I disapprove of alcoholic beverages and smoking. I like beer. I've enjoyed cigarettes before. Yeah. I don't commend smoking. I don't recommend it. But, I mean, what can you do sometimes, so... The first Clinton administration was the one who pushed through the anti-tobacco through, so they are back to finish off the beer sponsorship. The Clintons always get what they want. My name is Matt DiBenedetto. Hey, don't make fun of Matt DiBenedetto. Matt DiBenedetto is a great dude. There needs to be more drivers like him. Matt DiBenedetto is a great dude. Who else could get away with, on a rain delay pulling like Taylor, putting a wig on and doing Taylor Swift? Alright, I gotta overhaul this super speedway, yeah. I drink NAS. Overhaul all of our plate stuff this way. It's ready to go for the fall Talladega race. 2 races left in the setup shop. And that's about all I got right now. Keeping it moving. Keeping it moving. Oh, New Hampshire. Ooh. Alright. New Hampshire it is. I just want to make sure that I got my stuff straightened up here. Team management. Garage, right? This one's a generic one. Yeah. Okay, cool. Because if I go with a Speedway one in New Hampshire, it's not going to bode well. 90 for a car rating. I know it's the energy drink, trust me. I drank NAS when I was in high school. Yes, and that is a true fact. That is a true fact. That was when NAS first came out, and I was drinking it. What do I think of Brian France running for president after he is done ruining NASCAR? No, it won't happen. I don't even want to think of that. That just, like, thinking of Brian France running for president just makes you want to go, no. No. All looks good to me. Have you heard of OG Mako? You guessed it. No, I haven't heard of him. He'll destroy America by forcing stupid laws on stupid people. Delete Brian France. Last episode of my NASCAR PSP Race Now series is going to feature Theory of a Dead Man. Awesome. I don't include music because I like to actually get paid for this. I don't want to get into any copyright infringement. So, I didn't even see who was on the poll. Hashtag, wait. Hashtag, pole position. Because we're getting it right now.
Green flag is in the air. Let's see what he can do out in front.
Wall.
Looking good. Keep digging.
Wow, Tokyo drifting through turns 1 and 2. Hashtag Paul Walker. Wall. Again.
You get your pole award, buddy, and I'll see you down there.
Paul! I bet you guys have probably turned on the volume of your microphones and your headsets every time that comes across. Alright, looks good to me. On the pole, we beat him by, God, 7/10 of a second. New Hampshire, what is technically my home track because I am from New England, but Pocono is my real home track. Air quote, hashtag air quotes. Ha. Who wants the owners and drivers' councils to run NASCAR? I don't know. Good question. Do I like Gary Johnson of the Libertarian Party? Because he's still in the presidential race. Gary Johnson would probably have my vote before anybody else in this political party. If George Carlin was still alive, I would vote for George Carlin. That is my stance, and I'm sticking to it. Going racing in New Hampshire. Here we go.
Joe Moore and Barney Hall welcoming you to Loudon, home of the New Hampshire International Speedway, for today's New England 300. What can you tell us about Loudon?
They did run a restrictor plate here for a couple of races because of the concern about the accelerators getting stuck open going into these flat corners. They no longer need those plates with the addition of the engine kill switch to all the cars. The switch is on the steering wheel and allows the drivers to quickly shut the engine off if they're going into the corner too hard.
The MB&A car looks to continue his top 5 streak with a good finish here.
That is one heck of an accomplishment. His crew has got to be fired up. We should see another great run from him in this one.
Kenny Wallace is having some trouble in the points this year.
And how frustrating that must be. You're working just as hard as everyone else, yet you just can't seem to finish well on race days to gain the valuable points you need. These guys need a good finish just to regain their confidence as a team.
McMurray moved up to Winston Cup after having an impressive year in the Busch Series in 2002.
He picked up a couple of wins and finished 6th in the points last year, plus he did an admirable job filling in for Sterling Marlin in some Cup runs.
Excuse me, I meant to burp. Stealth. Look at that.
Start your engines.
And that crook Jill Steen would probably want to ban NASCAR. Yeah, no. I don't like Jill Steen. I can tell you that for certain.
The 83 car, the NASCAR Winston Cup points leader, will be starting for the pole.
We like hearing that.
Number 40, top on. The 40 car is still
I'm
there.
going to try not to shift so I can take care of my stuff here. What year did they run restrictor plates in New Hampshire? It was 2000. They got it wrong. It was only one race. It was in 2000. It came after the deaths of Kenny Irwin and Adam Petty, both going into turn 3 at this track. They ran restrictor plates for the Cup cars in the September 2000 race, and it was the worst race I ever have seen in my professional career. I sound like Tony Stewart. It was so bad. It was terrible. That was the race that Jeff Burton led all 300 laps. I could get into the scientifics and tell you exactly what was happening and why Kenny Irwin and Adam Petty's throttles hung. I could tell you the details, not graphic or anything, but I could tell you the details because it was something. It was so easy. Mechanical failures. It was easy. If anybody's curious to hear about it, as the reason why the throttle's hung, let me know in the comments. I'll tell you exactly what happened.
Your left front tire's a little worn.
Joseph, what's up, man? Glad you can join. Oh, we got a mechanical failure up here. Who is it? Oh, it looks like Jack Sprague. That zero car. Sorry I'm late. Just got out of work in football game. Awesome. I'm glad you could join, man.
10 to go. Right rear's getting worn. Take it easy out there. Halfway on gas. Might be time for a new left rear tire.
Donald Trump likes walls. Do I think restrictor plates would be good in Martinsville? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Restrictor plates don't work well at any place where you have to get out of the gas. Well, restrictor plates only work at tracks that you can hold the car wide open. Like Daytona and Talladega.
Here's our pit.
I'm screwing up here big time. Anytime that you got to get out of the gas in order to, slow down for the corners, a restrictor plate would do nothing but make it absolutely worse. Putting a restrictor plate on a car would make the engine sound like it has asthma. Whoa! Big time. It would mean that nobody could go any faster than the other guy that was in front of them. That's why you get all the single file racing. Actually, let me put it this way. What NASCAR did at the beginning of 2015, put the tapered spacer on the engines and took away horsepower, but didn't change the aerodynamics of the cars. So the guys were just blipping the throttle and getting right back into it. That's exactly what would happen if they put restrictor plates on it, but 10 times worse. But worse. Nobody could get runs on each other. Nobody could pass each other. The cars, you would just be off the gas, on the gas. You need to have people getting loose, fighting the cars. You need handling to come into play in order to see good racing. If you slow the cars down by horsepower, but you keep the same aero package and still give them all that downforce, it's like driving a go-kart. It's actually just like F1. No offense to any F1 fans. Yeah, nice job there. Nice job, Joseph. Good win. Oh, man. I gotta chase these guys down again. Oh, I got this. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. I'll chase them down. Watch me.
Attaboy. Top 5, man. Let's get these guys. Okay, we're clear.
Watch me. I'll chase these guys down.
Looks like some of the leaders are headed down pit road.
Taking the Harvick line to a new extreme. Yeah, baby. Third. Oh, overdrove it a little bit. Second, he's not going to be happy with us, so let's get away from him. Here, kitty, kitty.
2 to go. Let's finish strong.
Pompous is fun to say. Oh, I overdrove it too, man. I gotta watch out, man. I'm overdriving these corners.
Clear on both sides. You're dead up.
Here we go. Back to the lead. Oh, man.
This one's over. We're first.
Great job. See you in victory lane.
Got another victory. Yeah. New Hampshire. My home track, theoretically speaking.
Lead changes were pretty scarce.
Well, to be honest, Joe, I'm a little surprised that we didn't have more leaders. Just goes to show that with the right setup and the right strategy, you really can dominate a NASCAR Winston Cup race.
The MBNA car really did a fantastic job keeping his car away from trouble all race long.
Yeah, you never quite know what's going to happen in these NASCAR Winston Cup races. When you finish a race and your car still looks brand new, you've done one heck of a job as a driver.
The 83 car is starting to find out who doesn't like him on the racetrack.
You don't make it into Winston Cup racing without being competitive, and sometimes these instincts get a little out of hand. Should be fun to see what happens next.
I get the lobster. Oh my god, do you want a race? Shut up, JC. That's my reaction when you play. Oh my god, JC, you want a race? No, I'm just messing with you. Leah again, yes, absolutely. Victory Lane, I hope you got my question. Or my answer. Yeah, answer. La, 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 la. Lobster. 127 starts, 77 poles, 74 wins. Can we get Earnhardt's record before the end of tonight? I think we can. Killing it this year. We're just smoking it. Killing it, killing it, killing it. One race left for that. I'd love to be wrapped into one and eat it from the inside out. Oh, man. Ooh, Pocono. Pocono, yes, absolutely. Pocono? You mean Poco, yes. Going to Pocono. I just got to make sure that I get the right chassis again, because I'm going to go with the generic one. Right? Okay. I'm quite glad I don't win very much in this game, but still mad that I am so damn consistent. You are extremely consistent, JC. You're extremely consistent at just, like, you're Mark Martin on steroids. Like, ultra consistent. Like, dude, like, top 5, top 10. Every time I watch you play, it's like top 5, top 10. Yeah. The worst bug in NASCAR Thunder 2004? That's a good question. I gotta say, it's gotta be that glitch with the 43 car at Martinsville or Ward Burton at Bristol. Yeah. We will on NASCAR Heat when I am racing. I have been practicing. Oh yeah, you've been practicing? I've been practicing too. By doing this! We'll have to get up, man. Remember, Joseph, we'll have to get up on PlayStation, and we'll have to race. And I'll broadcast it too. Like I said, we got the NASCAR Heat Evolution, the playthrough, on its opening release day. I would like to tap in to the online, so I will broadcast it. You and I, our first race, straight up, while everything is brand new, we haven't figured out anything. That first day, we'll race each other. How about that? Does that sound fair? I think that's fair, right? Maybe, I think. 300 plus point lead crap isn't entertaining, but most of the races are alright. Okay. Pocono. I love this track. Tony Stewart's on the pole. It's already a done deal. Getting out of here.
Let's see what he can do on this run. Qualifying so critical at this track to get a start out front for the race. He heads down into the corner. This lap looks good.
Ooh. Well, going for it though. Fifth? Oh, hell no. Oh man, tight off of turn one. Damn it.
Be patient. Just trying to help, man.
This one feels a little bit better.
Top dog, man. Awesome run.
You're right. So we're on the pole Pocono again. And I'm serious, does this really surprise anybody? Of all the tracks that we do in this NASCAR Thunder 2004, me not getting a pole or a win at Pocono, the world's going to come to the end. That's pretty much how I feel about it. Will NASCAR Heat be better than NASCAR Thunder? I can't make that decision. Why don't you ask me in 12 years if NASCAR Heat Evolution is still as relevant as NASCAR Thunder 2004 is? NASCAR Thunder 2003, NASCAR Thunder 2004, NASCAR 05 Chase for the Cup. Those games will never die. They're great games, obviously. Yeah. Pocono pole and Richmond pole in this game is pathetically easy. Yes, I agree, JC. It's so easy. So easy. And at least, if it isn't easy to you guys, at least I'm kind of glad I make it look easy. I mean, I don't know. Will Jeff Gordon be in NASCAR Heat Evolution because he has run so many races? No, he won't be. No. that game was already developed way before they ever said anything about Jeff Gordon coming back. They might add him in a DLC, but I don't believe so. So, anywho, starting on the poll, and it is, I'm just going to check the time, 8:23. Let's get rolling.
Welcome to Pocono Raceway, located in the heart of the beautiful Pocono Mountains, for today's Pennsylvania 500 on MRN. This track produces some of the fastest racing of the year, but it also presents some special challenges to the drivers.
Well, this is one of NASCAR's toughest tracks, especially for the crews who set up these race cars. Nothing is the same in any aspect of this racetrack. 3 totally different corners, 3 straightaways of different lengths. It's enough to drive a crew chief crazy.
The MB&A car has an average finish in the top 10 at the Speedway so far.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's in for another great ride. Of course, what else is new? When we're at these tracks, he always seems to have a great race.
2002 was a breakout year for Kurt Busch and his Roush Racing team.
That it was. With 3 wins and 10 top 10 finishes, he showed that he's one of the rising stars in NASCAR.
Ashton Lewis is towards the bottom of the points list this season.
Yeah, those guys have been working so hard this year. It's a shame it doesn't really show in points. Just seems they can't keep that car out of trouble on race day. Maybe their luck will change today.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Yeah, an average finish in the top 10. It's more like an average finish in the top 2.
And here's the starting lineup for the race. The MB&A car, the NASCAR Winston Cup points leader, will be starting from the pole.
We like it. Let's do it. In my rookie year, I got the pole in Atlanta and was shocked but won the race. I get it done easy like Jeff Gordon. Joseph, did you play the game on Legend difficulty? Oh man, I'm getting beat on the start here.
Okay, we're back in second.
It's alright, we'll run him back down here.
Clear all around.
Keep him behind you if you can.
Oh, here we go, getting run off of turn 2. Oh, he's gonna block me.
20 car,
You bastard. Get out of my way.
number 20.
You played it on Legend difficulty and got the win in Atlanta? Alright.
You're in first. Clear.
Average finish 1.000001. Hi, my name is Kyle Busch and I run in the Xfinity series.
Car high. Okay, we're clear.
There we go. Got a good run off of 2 that time. Can I explain the little detail between NASCAR Thunder and NASCAR Chase for the Cup? Pros and cons to each game. NASCAR Thunder 2004, developed by Tiburon. I think NASCAR 05 was also developed by Tiburon as well. NASCAR Chase for the Cup has more series. They're relative to NASCAR Thunder 2004, like JC and NASCAR PSP. Yeah. Something like that. JC knows what's up. NASCAR Thunder oh, Razor, except he doesn't suck. What it is that NASCAR 05 has 4 different series. Yeah, you start off in the modifieds, then you go up to truck, Busch series, and then the Cup series. NASCAR Thunder 2004 just primarily focuses you in the Cup series and building your stuff up. You build your stuff up, you know, in NASCAR 05, starting from the modifieds, and you do make a progression of equipment and stuff throughout, but NASCAR 05 in general is a more broad game. Because you have the modifieds, you got the trucks, and then the Busch Series, and then the Cup Series. Aside from that, it's still pretty much the same. They still have the Grudges and Alliances feature and stuff like that, you know. Woo, starting to get a little loosey-goosey. I love this track, though. If you haven't checked them out, you gotta check it out, because NASCAR Thunder 2004, even though being that it only has the Cup Series in it, is a difficult game to get to really master. Of course, I sit here and I make it look easy, but then again, I've literally had this game in my possession since September 16th, 2003, when the game came out. So I've been playing this game a long time. I make it look easy. That's just because I got a lot of wheel time in it.
We got some cars headed down pit road. Halfway there, buddy. Keep it up. We'll be leaving at the finish, too.
Doesn't 05 also have the top 10 chase format and reset points? Yes, they do. Only in the Cup Series, though. They do have that old chase format where it was, you know, reset to 5,000 points and everybody had a 10-point split after the leader. And yeah, it was the old style. Only the top 10 made it, or it was the top 10 or anybody within 400 points of the leader after Richmond. I think that's how it worked out. Woo! Lucy! Alright. I'm pitting, because I'm not going to wreck this damn car. Not at Pocono, not today, folks.
Several cars now pull off the racetrack and begin the long journey down pit road. All the crews up on the ready.
Makes JC watch Ready to Rumble.
The race within the race to see who will get off pit road first.
You just locked up 5 more bonus points for leading the most laps.
As the driver hits his mark, the crew will go around. They'll go to the right side first, change right side tires. One can of
Oh, by the way, the rest of the field is just getting into pit road right now, so.
This will be a 4-tire stop. 4 tires and 2 cans of 76.
Oh, get out of my way, Christian Fittipaldi. Got held up by him coming into pit road. I hate that.
You got some traffic. Easy on the merge.
We should make you watch Jurassic World. Wrestling and whatever I'm not interested in. What game is more used? I think NASCAR Thunder 04 is more used than NASCAR 05. The reason why is because NASCAR Thunder, just like you see here, can run on the emulator just fine. I tried running NASCAR 05, which I also have on this emulator, and the skins don't show up. And not a lot of people know how to make it work. So you'll see a lot of NASCAR Thunder 2004, but this was the last game where car textures actually work, at least on PCSX2. NASCAR 05, NASCAR 06, and anything after that on the PS2, it won't work. The cars will look invisible and black. They'll be black tinted and they'll be invisible. Like you'll see the roll cage and the drivers and everything inside. Doesn't work. NASCAR Thunder 2003, NASCAR Thunder 2004, and NASCAR Thunder 2002 all work. Oh, and NASCAR 01. NASCAR 2001 works on the emulator as well. My friend Alex Hahn made NASCAR 05 work just fine. Well, good for him! I'm still working on it. No, I'm just kidding. Why is NASCAR 05 so heavy on graphics and game load slow? NASCAR 05 actually does have a good step up in graphics. EA Sports did put a lot of good effort into NASCAR 05. NASCAR Thunder 2004 was difficult, and it really rewarded you for finally getting through career mode and like getting successful and stuff. But NASCAR 05 was more of a complete package, so to speak, yeah, with the extra series and other things like that. The graphics, I think, were a lot better as well. Particularly, even NASCAR Thunder 2004 and NASCAR 05, the Xbox versions of these games were so much better than the PS2 versions, because the Xbox had the Nvidia chip in it versus, you know, the ATX custom chip that the PS2 had. The Nvidia chip smoked that freaking the other graphics chip in the PS2. He used Dolphin Emulator and even did a tutorial on it. I also saw Josh Pokes running it on a Dolphin Emulator. I have to check out that Dolphin Emulator, but I'm not too concerned about it now that I got my Elgato and I got the Xbox to work. The Xbox will work just fine. I would actually rather play it on the Xbox. Oh, by the way,
That's a win. Awesome driving.
Pocono Victory Way. Wow. Pocono Victory Lane. Always for Dad. Where's my seats at? There they are. For you, Dad. Sitting in our seats. I can't even see him. Ah, there you go. Right there. I'm going to Victory Lane.
There weren't very many lead changes.
Yeah, I guarantee you there's at least 35 or 40 other drivers who wish they had seen the lead.
The MBNA car gets the win.
That team deserves it. They worked hard all race long, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of celebrating tonight.
Sorry, Cullen, no lead at this time. Unfortunately. Thank you, Jackson. I did see your comment. Thank you. No, Trump loves Dale winning races. Trump doesn't love me winning races. I'm the last thing on his mind right now. 600-point lead going into Indy. This is a walkaway, folks, let me tell you. I plan on doing this career mode all the way through till 2022 or 2023, something like that. It's 20 years. I don't care how bad or how much of a stink fest it turns into. We're going to do a full career mode out of this. Yeah. 20 starts, 18 poles, 18 wins, 18 top 5, 19 top 10s. 2.1 average finish. Yeah. Alrighty, so we're going to Indy. I gotta overhaul my generic stuff. Actually, you know what? That's Speedway. You know what? So that'll work. I gotta overhaul my generic stuff. So we'll run the Speedway stuff at, I believe it's Indy and Michigan, the next two. So. Yeah. Something like that. Oops. 2 races. I don't want to wait goddamn 6 races. There we go. Alright. We need to build a wall for Dale for his winnings. Yeah, I know, like $152 million. Yeah. Yes, and to answer your question, the reason why they're advanced a year, like this is NASCAR Thunder 2004, but everything is from 2003, was because NASCAR or EA Sports was releasing these games at the end of the year. So NASCAR Thunder 2004, this game was released in September of 2003. Just like Madden was released, usually gets released in August at the beginning of the football year. Same thing. It gets released at the end of the year. If it was at the beginning of the year, then they would probably name it, you know, the right year. So go to the casino and strip club. They would be dying to have you and have a blast with you. Yeah, absolutely. I just wish I had $152 million. You want to help me? You want to donate to me? You got some money you want to give me? Absolutely. Send it my way. I love it. I love it. Unfortunately, I don't. Ooh. Unfortunately, I do not have $150 million. If I had $150 million, I wouldn't be doing this. I would actually be racing. I would actually be in NASCAR. Off to Indy. Yeah, just like JC said, because the games were coming out at the end of the year. So that's the reason why they got that year gap, or the yeah. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. I'm getting all tongue twisted. What's the difference between, or can I be your crew chief? I don't like crew chiefs, man. I'm one of those people that like, oh man. Would I like to be a crew chief? Or would somebody want to be my crew chief? Sure. But I can already tell you that I would hate having to work with a crew chief, because I'd sit there and be like, this is what I want out of the car. I want it now, damn it now. And if I don't get it, I'm jumping out of this car and I'm kicking your ass. I'm a race car driver to a fault. I'm a complete control freak. I am a control freak, nuts and bolts. I won't even ride in cars with my friends because I have to drive. Anybody else feel that way? That's how I feel. Because I sim race and I feel like that my skills are better at driving than theirs. What's the difference between EA NASCAR and Utechnics NASCAR games? Which ones were better? EA's, when EA cared. When EA cared about NASCAR games, i.e. NASCAR Thunder 2004 or NASCAR 05, way better than Utechnics' games, because Utechnics games are junk. They're junk. They're junk. NASCAR and Utechnics had no good games. Their games were junk. In 2 weeks, NASCAR Thunder 2004 will turn 13 years old. Newsflash, NASCAR Thunder 2004 hits puberty. Going to race at Indy. Ryan Newman is on the pole. We're going qualifying.
Coming to the line, the green flag waves, the clock has started, and this qualifying run has begun. All eyes are on him as he races down to the corner. He needs a good lap here to get a good starting position.
Over a little hard there. Which Utechnics games there was the which Utechnics game was the best one? None. They all sucked. They couldn't even figure it. They couldn't figure out a code if it meant saving their life. You know how many times they reworked the code in all their NASCAR games to try to make it work? It was terrible. Yes, 08 and 09 sucked. Well, that depends. The online in NASCAR 09 actually wasn't that bad. And playing online NASCAR '09 is actually where I got my start in sim racing. Oh no! No! I kept it off the wall though. Ah, no pole. I screwed up, man. Ugh. Ryan Newman's on the pole. Damn it. Ugh. I hate that. Oh, you guys saying I JC'd it? No. No, I didn't. You see, you see what you see this? You missed this last week, JC. All right. Yes, I screwed it up. I know. I'm scrolling through comments here real quick. Hold on. Was there no 2010 game? No. Technics originally was not going to make it a yearly thing. They were not going to make it a yearly thing. So there was NASCAR the game 2011, NASCAR 13, aka Inside Line, then NASCAR 14, NASCAR 15. That was it. You fucked up. You fucked up. That's alright. Ryan Newman's on the pole. We're starting 11th. You know what I say to this? Challenge accepted. We're still going to win this race. Bring it on. Barney Stinson. Oh.
Welcome to MRN's live coverage from the famed Indianapolis Motor Speedway for today's Brickyard 400. The Brickyard is a track with a lot of history, and it's seen plenty of great racing over the years, hasn't it, Barney?
Indianapolis Motor Speedway. What a deep history this place has. I still get chills walking into this place. Speaking of history, there'll be a lot of drivers fighting to get into victory lane for a chance to kiss the bricks after this one is all over today.
The MB&A car will go for yet another top 10 finish at a speedway in this one.
If you finish top 10 every week, then the championship becomes an attainable goal. This team wants to get the big money at the end of the year, so they're going to be working even harder to keep up this string of top finishes.
That car of Elliott Sadler sure is something else, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely one of the most interesting paint schemes in all of NASCAR. You certainly don't have any trouble picking him out on the racetrack, and that's what a sponsor is after.
Steve Park hasn't made much of a move in the points so far.
And, of course, nobody wants to be on the bottom of that points list. You'll have to work extra hard to pick up spots. It's not an easy task to dig yourself out of a hole in this series.
Yeah. Am I the only one that's had that's realized that they talk about his M&M's car like 3 times already? Yeah. So Rocky Man, Ryan Newman's on the pole.
Well, here's the starting lineup.
Newman does even have a neck. It's called freaking slot that you can't react fast enough. Rocky Man is coming for his ass. You got this, dude. I thought NASCAR was on Gran Turismo 4 or 5. It was. And Jeff Gordon had a big cameo appearance in it, too. Gran Turismo had NASCAR put into it because EA Sports decided to not renew the exclusive NASCAR license. So Sony jumped on it and they put NASCAR into their game. Winston Kelly. Hey, get out of here, Bobby Labonte.
The 18 car is outside. Number 18 is still there. Good pass.
Nope. Little Robbins racing, no big deal. Oh, Gordon got loose. Woo. Dun 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 dun. Oh, hit that curb once again. Knocked into Tony Stewart. No harm, no foul. Let's keep going. Up to third. Wait. Up to second. Get out of my way, Newman. Little side draft.
Number 12 is still there.
Little more side draft. Alright, Newman. It's time for you to go behind me.
12 car is still there.
Was there a PS2 version of NASCAR 09? Yes, there was. Yes, there was. PS2 had a NASCAR 09 and it had a NASCAR 08. They stopped making the games for the original Xbox after 07. Newman probably pissed his pants. Andy Houston, we have a problem.
Your right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it.
Back to the lead. Does this surprise anybody? Doesn't surprise me. It's alright.
Right rear's getting worn.
Yeah, Daytona, Indy, Sonoma, Watkins Glen, or something like that. Yeah, there wasn't very many NASCAR tracks. It was like 4 or 6.
Gas tank is at half. Just 5 to go.
I freaking murdered Newman in New Hampshire.
Rear's getting worn.
What'd you do? You drive balls deep into turn 1 and run into him? Did I watch any more of What If the Ellenheart is Still Alive? Yes, I did, Colin. I watched the whole damn thing. Please don't JCD while I'm going to pit road. I'm asking. I'll try not to. Why did they make PS2 NASCAR games longer than the original Xbox? Because the original Xbox quickly died off after the 360 came out. The original Xbox only had a lifespan of like 3 years, 3 or 4 years.
We can hold this lead. Just be smooth out there.
It came out a year after the PS2, but then the Xbox 360 came out a year before the PS3. It had a fairly short lifespan. The PS2, however, had a nice long lifespan. And it was actually just until recently they stopped producing them. I think they stopped producing PS2s in like 2013 or something like that.
Don't push your fuel too far.
PS2 had a long lifespan. It was a very successful console. I murdered Kyle Busch at Daytona. Colin's like, hey, 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 hey. Going into pit road.
Several cars now pull off the racetrack and begin the long journey down pit road. All the
Actually, that was Magnum 05 that killed Ken Schrader at Daytona.
this is the race within the race to see who will get
I was trying to clear Jeff Burton and dive bomb it in, but came in too hot and shoved Jeff Gordon's first flight dick up Newman's ass.
The crew jumps over the wall and begins to
That was funny.
machine. This is their opportunity to shine. They can't make it.
Oh, man.
It'll be a routine 4-tire change. They'll also put in 2 cans of gas, 4 tires of gas on this stop.
And that's the way to pick up time on pit road. No mistakes.
Yeah, no mistakes.
You're clear.
Oh, I got people coming. No, 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 not today. Back out on the track. Sterling Marlin trying to run me down. Nice, JC. He probably liked it. Yeah, he probably did. You know who would like it even more? Joey Logano. Oh, man. I gotta stay off that damn curb. Is it true the PS4 version will be more powerful than the Xbox One version of NASCAR E-Evolution? That I don't know. Consoles, believe it or not, the Xbox and the PlayStation 4 all have the same developer. Oops. Got an itch. Ah. The same manufacturer makes graphics chips for both the PS4 and the Xbox One. It's the same manufacturer, so I'm willing to think that it's probably identical. I think that both consoles are very identical. I don't think one of them's going to have much more of an edge over the other. And produced Kyle Busch. Yeah, got pregnant and produced Kyle Busch. Hi, my name is Kyle Busch and I run the Xfinity series. Newman is more of an asshole than Logano, and the assholes want the dicks. Oh, by the way, did anybody doubt that we come from 11th place and win? The PlayStation claims their games push 1080p versus Xbox 720.
That's it. We win. You to me.
Winners! At Indy! Let's kiss the bricks, guys! But not before I do some burnouts across them. I'm gonna do some burnouts across these bricks and then I'll go ahead and kiss them. And I hit the wall. It's hard to do a donut here at Indy. It's very narrow. There we go. Razor blade, you can kiss my ass instead. No, sir. I will pass on kissing your ass. This is not the Vince McMahon kiss my ass club.
Lead changes were pretty scarce.
Yeah, there weren't too many battles up front for position. Those guys who ran in the top 5 were pretty dominant all race long.
The MBNA car comes away with a win.
And rightfully so. He was fast all race long. That whole team deserves a lot of credit for a great win.
Yeah, Indianapolis. Whee! Right, and Dale Jr. called Bodine a cue ball headed fool. Yes, I remember that. That was hilarious. Danica Patrick is the best driver to have sex with. She's the only driver I would have sex with, just because of the fact that she's the only girl. I'll just put it that way. Danica is an overglorified pay driver. Yeah, she is. Wouldn't mind having sex with her, though. Will NASCAR Heat Evolution work on the PlayStation Neo or 4 or 5 in the new Xbox console? It probably should. I don't see why people would be making games right now that wouldn't be backwards compatible. I don't see the reason why they wouldn't do that. So here we are, 2006, 21 starts, 18 poles, 19 wins, 19 top 5, 20 top 10. Yeah. She needs to get bigger breasts so the the guys get distracted. Yeah, no shit, right? Danica Patrick before stupid Betty Crocker. JC with the Betty Crocker reference. Alright, so our setup shop is done. Sweet. Or Aaron Crocker. Aaron Crocker was pretty decent looking, I won't lie. I just have a thing with redheads. That's just my... I don't know. Maybe some of you are like that. Some of you... We're all guys here. We could talk about this stuff, right? I guess. I like redheads. Redheads are my weakness. If I'm Superman, redheads are my kryptonite. I'm going to go ahead and buy this... what the hell is this? Engine shop expansion. It's going to give me more engine power and increase storage space. Excuse me, I meant to burp. I think that's really about it. We're going to Watkins Glen. Alright, Watkins Glen. Gonna get right into it. Yeah, buddy. Oh, I got a speedway car. Uh-oh. This may not work out. Actually, you know what? This may or may not work out. Because I have a speedway car. It's alright, though. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. What's Chad Knaus' kryptonite? It's called Toyota! Right now, it's Toyota! That bitch drives like bullshit. Gets worse next Tuesday, sadly. Yeah. Oh, JC, you're too funny. Watkins Glenn Jacobs. Losing. Hashtag triggered. Glenn Jacobs is Kane. Alright, so we have a speedway car at a road course, and Ryan Newman's got the pole once again. Ryan Newman is second in points, like 630 points behind. EA Sports is trying, desperately, trying so hard. They're going to give Newman the pole in every race from here on out. They're going to try to make him win every race from here on out to try and narrow the gap. I will not let that happen.
Coming to the line, the green flag wave. The clock started and his qualifying run has begun. All eyes are on him as he races down the corners. He needs a good lap here to get a good start position for the race.
What? Oh, hell no.
If he wants to start up front, this has to be the good one. It's the final lap.
Did the best you could, don't worry. Get a provisional to get us in the show.
What? Look at these lap times. Does anybody else see this? 56-second lap times at Watkins Glen. Look at this. I'm dead serious. Look at this. 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 58, 58, 58, a minute 5. What the hell is this, EA? Wow. And I have it on live stream, too. This is all uploaded. EA Sports, you done fucked up. Wow. Holy crap. There we go, JC. WTF moment number 1. 56-8 at Watkins Glen. An F1 car couldn't do 56 seconds at Watkins Glen. Good God. Alright, we're starting dead last at Watkins Glen.
The NASCAR Winston Cup Series made a right turn today on its way to Watkins Glen International for today's race, the Sirius at the Glen. There aren't many road courses on the NASCAR Winston Cup schedule. What will the drivers have to deal with in this one, Barney?
This is an exciting race to watch each time we come here. The combination of long straights and quick corners make for some incredible racing.
Things are not going well this year for the Cheerios Dodge.
Yeah, he doesn't have much experience on these right-turning tracks. He's been working hard and getting some advice this week, though. Maybe he can pull off a better finish.
Jack Sprague really needs a good finish in this race. He's got a long way to go on the points list.
Well, there's always going to be someone who has to fill in the bottom of the points list. Of course, none of these guys want to ever see their name there. Sometimes it's just not your season to shine.
The MB&A car is currently at the top of the points list.
You know, I'll tell you, consistency is the key to the NASCAR Winston Cup Championship. If he can remain focused on that, he has a good shot at winning.
The screw job at the Glen, yeah. It's about how I feel right now. 158 miles an hour. Was that the average speed there, buddy? 158 miles an hour?
Let's see how they'll line up for the start.
They'll need to laugh for my joke. Alright, Joseph, what's the joke?
In the front row are the Old
I'll try to read it as I try to move my way from 43rd. Get out of my way. Oh, look, it's Chase Montgomery. Oh, man, these guys stopped in front of me. Woo. Wow. If NASCAR Heat Evolution is a failure, would you rather see EA Sports make games again? Maybe. Honestly, I really don't care so much for the console games nowadays. Get out of my way. I have a strategy. I hope it works. Get the hell out of my... Casey Mears, really? Casey Mears, you jobber. Get out of my way. Some guy who just qualified last. Oh my god. Really? Well, there goes my strategy. Son of a biznitch. Now, you know what? Watch this. Watch this. Hashtag strategy.
We're not quite sure down here in the pit stall if this is a scheduled or unscheduled stop. But he definitely needs to come in and make some changes.
Alright, hold on. I gotta look at this comment. I didn't see your joke, unfortunately. Yeah, I have to actually get out and look at it.
The crew now jumps over the wall, and they will go to work on this machine.
I was going to try and just stay out the entire race, and now I have to pit kind of like I did at Sonoma. But with this caution, yeah, I guess it's not going to work. So
And back into the race.
If that's the way to pick up time here on pit road, no mistakes and a good stop.
I think the game will Biznit, keyed by Darren Hills 2016. You're a dumbass, triggered the big one. Well, if these damn AI cars would stop slowing down so suddenly, a minute's in a hotel lobby. He wants to ask the clerk a question. He turns to go to the front desk. Yes, he wants it to a woman beside him. And as he does, his elbow goes into her breast. They are both startled and says, "Ma'am, if your heart is as soft as your breast, I know you'll forgive me." She replies, "If your penis is as hard as your elbow, I'm in room 1221. That was good. Pit summary. Oh, so these guys did pit. Do I gain any positions? Nope.
Get ready for a green flag, and the green flag is out.
Yeah, still at the back of the pack. Alright. It's hashtag Keselowski Bulldoze mode time.
We gotta pick up 7 seconds.
Hashtag Keselowski Bulldoze mode. Excuse me. Coming through.
Be careful.
Chase Montgomery again. Get out of my way.
You're clear. Are you left?
Arca brakes. Heck yeah.
Okay, we're clear.
Hashtag Keselowski Bulldoze mode. Brought to you by EA Sports at Watkins Glen.
Got one on your right.
Oh my god, Steve Park just, or Jeff Green just kind of ran into me.
Keep it behind you if you can.
Oh! Oh, they wrecking up front here. Oh my God! Really?
Here on the main straight, as an accident has occurred. The yellow flag is out. Yellow is out.
Not very many caution laps in this one.
Well, that was good news for the guys who went out front. More caution.
Oh man!
More chances for you to lose
That's the
position.
first time it's happened this entire career.
Some damage in this one and ultimately paid the price for it.
You know, some of these teams have multiple cars, and a race like this won't set them back too far. It's the guys who have only 1 or 2 cars that suffer the most. But hey, it'll make you learn to take care of your car in a hurry.
The 83 car is starting to find out who doesn't like him on the racetrack.
You don't make it into Winston Cup racing without being competitive, and sometimes these instincts get a little out of hand. Should be fun to see what happens next.
Unfortunately, we're out of time for now. Thanks for joining us. Next up is Michigan.
That is the first DNF of our career. Oh my God. Woo. Alrighty. You're right. That was the screw job at the Glen. Holy crap. Crowd chants. You fucked up. Yes, I did. Man. I can't complain though. It has been 100 and wait a minute. That was our 130th career start. And we had our first DNF of our career. Wow. Dude, I haven't DNF'd a damn race in so long. Oh man. Wow. That's all I could say is wow. Alrighty, folks. Crowd, happy new winter, Cheater Blue. Look at this. I don't think my engine's even been that low, ever been that low a condition. Wow. Whew. Oh, man. All right. We got to recover from that one. I don't know what to tell you guys. That was the most fudged up Watkins Glen race I think I've ever raced on this game. Oh my God. And what the hell time is it? It's 9:11. It's 9:11. Salute. This is going to be the last one of the night. Unfortunately, I have to work tomorrow morning. So, sarcasm mode engaged. You hit that one out of the park, D-Ray. I'm going to go check out Battlefield 1 now. See you in a bit. That's alright, JC. This is going to be the last one of the night anyways. Running this one a little bit long because, you know, we got off to a little bit of delayed start, but that's all good. Oh, man. Got the Samantha Reed car, the purple and Mountain Dew yellow or green or whatever the heck it is. JC, we'll see ya. Yeah, it's 9/11. Yeah, it is 9/11. It's 9/11 on my phone. It says 9/11. Oh, now it says 9/12. So, yeah. That's where I got the 9/11 from. Alright, so it's Michigan. Got the Samantha Reed car, per usual. Always run the Samantha Reed car. Always run a purple car in Michigan. No, do 5 more hours, please. Unfortunately, I have to work tomorrow. But I will do more NASCAR Thunder. I'm doing it tomorrow, just so you guys know. So you guys have the preempt. It's going to be a surprise. Labor Day weekend special, NASCAR Thunder 2004 career mode playthrough. Expect that tomorrow. Expect it tomorrow. When? I don't know, but it'll be afternoon, evening, maybe nighttime. Come out and check it out. Jimmy Johnson is on the pole. Is it live? It will be live. Yes, it will. It will be live. By the way, if anybody hasn't seen the video I have beforehand, I posted up like 2 days ago or something like that. I will be doing a playthrough. It won't be live, but I'm doing a playthrough of another game. There's a vote that I got going on. I want you guys to vote for your favorite game, and I'll choose the contenders, and we'll have a new playthrough. Jimmy Johnson's on the pole here in the final race in this week's Friday Night Thunder Series NASCAR Thunder 2004 Primo playthrough. I need to recover after that horrendous Watkins Glen race. That horrendous race. Does Obama like NASCAR? I don't think he cares. I don't think he likes it, but I don't think he dislikes it. I think he's kind of neutral about it. That's more like it, EA. That's more like it.
Top of the charts, man. You got the phone.
You're late. Are your race cars that belong to us? Hey, 36.67, new best lap. Beat him by 0.6 of a second. That looks good to me. What do you guys think? That looks good to me. We've had fast cars in Michigan for the past 2 seasons, and we're the 4-time defending winners at Rockingham or at Michigan, going for like a 5th or 6th in a row. Yeah, going to race. Here we go. Call by MRN or PRN, either one of them. Call by them. Last race of this week's Friday Night Thunder Series playthrough. Let's do it.
Welcome, everyone, to Michigan International Speedway for our coverage of the Michigan 400. Michigan always produces some great racing. What do you think, Barney?
This track is wide and fast. We may even see some guys go 3 and even 4 wide. There are several grooves to choose from here at Michigan.
How about the consistency shown by the MBNA car?
It's amazing, isn't it? This guy is finishing in the top 10 week in and week out. That makes him hard to beat at the end of the year.
In 2001, Dodge returned to NASCAR with its first victory in 24 years, courtesy of Sterling Marlin.
That victory here at Michigan ended a winless streak of 170 races for Marlin as well. The move to Dodge was a good one for him as he picked up 2 wins and finished in the top 10 in points for the first time since 1996.
Sends Cowboys to Iraq, armed with only a slingshot and a rubber duck.
Well, let's see how they'll line up for the start.
The 83 car, the NASCAR Winston Cup points leader, will be starting from the pole.
We love hearing that. Should have been that way last week. Rockingham is currently I think, just got purchased by somebody. Woo, Dale Jarrett snuck up on me there. Rockingham Speedway is under new ownership, but as far as what they're going to try to do with it for NASCAR, don't know what's going to happen. And North Wilkesboro has been abandoned. North Wilkesboro entirely just abandoned, forgotten about. Yeah. The Screwjob 500 at the Glen. Yeah. Wilkesboro is a total loss. I agree. Wilkesboro, they haven't even taken down the old signs. The old NASCAR Winston Cup Series signs. The paint is all peeling from the walls, and you know the little cracks in the you know the sealer cracks in the asphalt are all grass run now. It is a total loss. It is a total loss. Unfortunately, North Wilkesboro was an awesome track. There's actually a guy on YouTube that explores like the abandoned places and stuff, and I think North Wilkesboro. He's got North Wilkesboro on there. He had a drone that went over the track and stuff, and my God, it was depressing looking at it. It was depressing. A shame too. North Wilkesboro was such an awesome track. Rockingham as well too. Rockingham. Yeah, you're right, Razor. I mean, it's unsalvageable. It's gonna cost way more to bring it back and put everything back the way it was than it is just to dig it up and make it a freaking housing development site. Yeah, NASCAR outgrew Wilkesboro for sure, but I still love that track. Isn't NASCAR racing on PS1 to have only NASCAR game to be officially licensed in NASCAR game, but not as an what? What? Isn't NASCAR racing on PS1 to have only NASCAR game to be officially licensed in NASCAR game, not as an add-on, but in game right out of the box? I don't even understand that one. You'll have to explain that to me because I'm not reading it the right way. I would like to see NASCAR go back to Rockingham, absolutely. The problem is, Rockingham they can't sell seats for some reason. I don't know why. It's such a great track, it always provides great racing, but, oh my God, they can't sell tickets. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just the area it's in or whatever, but they can't sell. North Wilkesboro Speedway and NASCAR racing on PS1. This is correct. North Wilkesboro only appears in NASCAR racing. It's the only NASCAR game for a console game that has North Wilkesboro. It's the only one. I got a pit. Ooh, hold on to it. There we go. Dale, I've got Crystal Pepsi and High C Ecto Cooler. What did I tell you last week? I'm gonna come to your house and I'm gonna drink that Crystal Pepsi and I'm gonna enjoy every minute of it. Send some my way. Send some of it my way. I'm still waiting for it to hit the shelf here in Connecticut. I mean, please send it my way. At least send me a can or a bottle. That'd be awesome. Excuse me, I'm at the burp. They could have expanded it. Yeah, I know they could have, but what can you do sometimes, though, right? Rockingham really is in the middle of nowhere. If I'm in Florida, try the Publix chicken tenders sub. I'm not in Florida, never been to Florida. Would I like to go to Florida? Sure. I'll have to keep that in mind. Publix chicken tenders sub. I'll have to try it whenever I can manage to get to Florida. Aren't there only 2 games? Yeah, I think it's NASCAR Racing and NASCAR Racing 2. I think those are only 2. Both made by Papyrus. Both started out as PC games. Only NASCAR Racing 2 ended up getting ported to the PlayStation and came over to the PlayStation as NASCAR Racing 96.
left.
I agree. NASCAR should have never moved the Southern 500 in the first place. They should have just kept it where it was. Should have kept it where it was. I agree. I'm a traditionalist like that. I like Daytona being the first race. Don't touch it. Darlington being, run on Labor Day weekend. Don't touch it. Daytona July race being the week before the 4th of July. Don't touch it. Pocono, the 2 races at Pocono being 6 weeks apart, don't touch them. Yeah. If Darlington had to lose a date, give up the spring race, but the Southern 500 was given up. Yeah, I know, it's stupid. They moved the Southern 500 date from Labor Day weekend to November for a couple of years. And then they got rid of that and only had the spring race. Oh, by the way, we win at Michigan. The Samantha Reed car. And we have 77 career wins, puts us ahead of Dale Earnhardt Sr. Just 4 seasons in. Wait, I'm going to do my best Kyle Larson right here. Ready? I'm going to try to do it. Nope. Getting the win in Michigan like Kyle Larson. Something like that. Oh no, and then he goes up, and then he went up here and did some donuts here too. Can I ever do IndyCar racing too? No, my PC is way too advanced for that. It's way too advanced. My PC is so advanced, it probably wouldn't even recognize it as a game, more or less, than a file. Yeah. We're going to victory lane, boys. Career win number 77.
Not a single caution lap was run in the whole race.
Well, that's good news for all these race teams because that can mean one thing: no major wrecks.
The MBNA car got the win with an impressive margin of victory.
Well, it's not the most exciting finish for the fans, but I'm sure he's quite happy with the win just the same.
The 83 car is starting to find out who doesn't like him on the racetrack.
Should be interesting next time they get next to each other on the racetrack. At this point, nobody wants to back down, and we could see some sparks fly.
Bring it on. Sorry, meant to burp. Winner, chicken dinner. Dale Reynolds, the cheater, picks up another win. Yeah. Ain't the first time I ever heard that one. What is the best IndyCar game on consoles? I don't know. I've never played an IndyCar game on a console. I always race NASCAR. Never once played IndyCar. 4,000 points. 518 point gap over Ryan Newman. 23 starts, 19 poles, 20 wins, 20 top 5s, 21 top 10s, and a 3.8 average finish. All thanks to that BS Watkins Glen race. My average finish would be like a 2.0 right now. 131 career starts, 79 poles, 77 wins. We're now ahead of Dale Earnhardt. 91 top 5s, 106 top 10s. Excuse me. Ryan Newman, Tony Stewart, Jimmy Johnson, Dale Jarrett, Jeff Gordon, Sterling Marlin, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Rusty Wallace, and Mark Martin, your top 10. At the conclusion of this week's Friday Night Thunder Series Racing live on my channel. My name is Dale Reynolds. Thank you guys so much for joining once again. I really do appreciate it. I'm glad the webcam was well received. I'm glad everything is well received here. I really do appreciate everybody tuning in for 2 hours. Like I said last week, I'm surprised that I get people that watch me play this 12-year-old, as JC playing out, almost 13-year-old game now. Yeah. I gotta change it back to Jackson's scheme, which is trying to represent the Casey Kane car. There we go. We'll do that before we get going for next week. Do more. Unfortunately, I can't do more. I have thing called big boy responsibilities. I have adult responsibilities. I have to go to work tomorrow morning. I got to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning. So that's the reason why we're cutting it off only a couple hours. However, join in not next week. Tomorrow. I don't know what time it's going to be. I'll put it up. I will put it up in advance so everybody can get a fair warning. But we're going to do some more, just like we did on the 4th of July, where I did stuff throughout the entire holiday weekend. We're going to do more of these, and we're going to do it live, and everybody can join, and everything like that. Yeah. You know, we'll do that stuff, and we'll have ourselves a nice little fun weekend. I actually have a regular weekend this weekend. I got 2 days off instead of just 1. What am I going to do with myself? I'm going to play more video games. That's what I'm going to do. All right. Gambit. Oh, Gambit. Now you join. Way to go. I'm getting ready to close the show here, and you finally show up. Thanks, buddy. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, big boys got to work. That's for sure. So, like I said, I will put the you know how you can create your next stream? You can create the next stream. I'll do that. Everybody, it'll be well in advance so you guys can check it out and make sure you get there on time. And guess what? Since I have Sunday off and I'm doing it tomorrow, you know that 5, 6, 7 hour stream that you guys want? We might just make that happen tomorrow. So don't miss it. Don't miss it. We're going to be in for all you know, we can wrap up this career in one night. So, don't miss it. Invite Dale Jr. since you can't race for real to watch. Yeah, that would be nice. If Dale Earnhardt Jr. could watch my stream, dude, I don't even know what I would do. I'd be like, Oh, man. But, seriously, guys, thank you so much. Razorblade, JC, Colin, Joseph, Jackson, Victory Lane, oh my god, all the people, all you regulars, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. If you watch it but don't comment, come on, join in on the comments, man. We talk about Green Day, we talk about wrestling, we talk about Patriots and football, and man, we talk about a whole bunch of stuff. Don't miss it, man. We talk about everything in between. So, until then, I will see you guys tomorrow, and on that note, you guys have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And, yeah. So, thank you so much once again. I know I keep saying it. I'm so appreciative. Thank you so much for everything you guys do. And without you guys, there would be no this. So, I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So, thank you guys. Have a good night. We will see you guys tomorrow. Don't miss it. It's going to be a nice long stream tomorrow. Be there, be square. This is Dale Reynolds signing off. Have a good night. Thank you guys so much.